Welcome to the Deep Dive, your essential shortcut to being well-informed.
Uh,
Today, we're really diving deep into the 2025 NFL Week 2, not just scratching the surface.
right.
We've pulled together insights from sportsbrackets.net, Walter Football, FOX, CBS, USA Today, ESPN, a whole stack.
Yeah, a lot to unpack.
And our mission, to give you the key matchups, the odds, the storylines you absolutely need to know.
Exactly. And week one, well, gave us plenty to talk about, didn't it? Some surprising results, early drama.
For sure.
So we're going to break down all 16 games, give you our picks, look at potential upsets, and maybe even which coaches might already be feeling a bit of heat.
Consider this your guide to Week 2.
Your essential guide, yeah.
And just a quick reminder for everyone listening, you can find all the comprehensive schedules, preseason, regular season, playoffs, right through Super Bowl LX over at sportsbrackets.net.
Mm-hmm.
They've even got printable pick'em sheets, for running contests with your friends. Comes with a tiebreaker too. Super handy.
Nice. Yeah, great resource.
Okay, let's get into it. Week 1 definitely kicked off with a bang. What jumps out to you first? Biggest surprises? Points of contention?
Well, what's really striking is just how fast narratives form. Look at the Chiefs.
Right, the Super Bowl rematch.
Exactly. They lose to the Eagles.
Yeah.
Start 0-1.
Yeah.
And immediately you hear the overreaction talk, but the details matter there. Well, Xavier Worthy, their rookie receiver, gets knocked out before the first drive in Brazil. That's a huge blow to their game plan right away.
Oh, wow. I saw that.
And then Travis Kelce actually took the blame publicly for the injury. Said something about focus. That's unusual for him. Tells you something about the pressure, maybe.
Definitely speaks volumes. And the Eagles had their own pregame issue, right? Jalen Carter ejected.
Yeah, before kickoff.
Yeah.
So even though they won, both teams dealt with some serious, unexpected disruption. It wasn't smooth sailing for either side.
Shows the thin margins, I guess.
Absolutely. Hints at that mental side of the game.
Okay, speaking of potential overreactions, or maybe real panic, the Miami Dolphins. Sources calling their opener disastrous.
Yeah, that word came up. Potential panic in Miami.
Is it that bad already?
Well, look, it's early, but one source said they looked horrendous against the Colts. Only 211 yards of total offense.
Oh, for that offense.
Exactly. That's not just a bad game. That's alarming. It puts immediate pressure on Tua and that whole offensive scheme. Huge pressure.
And this feeds right into the coaching hot seat talk, doesn't it? The Giants.
Oh, yeah.
Russell Wilson's starting again after a rough week 1. Is Brian Daboll already feeling the heat for sticking with this experiment?
It certainly puts him under the microscope, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That decision was already getting side-eye. And now, after week 1, some experts are pretty much saying, move on. Go with the rookie, Jackson Dart. See what you have for the future.
So week 2 becomes critical for Daboll's call there.
Absolutely critical. If Wilson struggles again, well, the calls for Dart are only get louder.
We also saw some kind of weird performances. Aaron Rodgers apparently had a big day for the Jets.
Yeah, statistically looked good, but they still lost to the Steelers.
How does that happen?
Well, the report suggests the Steelers won despite being, quote, the inferior team, largely because of special teams.
Ah, okay. So Rodgers plays well, but other phases let them down. A familiar story sometimes.
Right. It's a red flag. And then you've got the Lions. Only 46 rushing yards against the Packers.
Wow. For a team built on the run.
Yeah, that's a huge concern. They have to get that fixed. That's their identity.
Okay, let's shift to week 2 itself. Thursday Night Football kicks us off September 11th. Commanders at Packers.
Lambeau Field.
Packers are favored by 3.5, totals 48. Big test for Jaden Daniels.
Huge test. The Packers' defense apparently shut down the Lions' run game. That's significant against a mobile QB like Daniels.
And the Lambeau factor. Washington hasn't won there since, what, 1988?
Yeah, a long time. That adds a psychological layer. Sporting News actually has it close. Packers 24, Commanders 23.
Interesting.
But ESPN points to a potential mismatch. Commanders rookie tackle Josh Connerly Jr. apparently struggled in week 1, and now he gets Micah Parsons.
Ouch. Welcome to the NFL, kid.
Yeah, that could be trouble for Daniels.
Yeah.
Might force quick throws, maybe some mistakes.
All right, Sunday, September 14th, the early slate, 1:00 p.m. ET. Let's start with Browns at Ravens.
Divisional game. Ravens are big favorites, minus 11.5. Total 45.
That's a hefty spread.
It is. But Baltimore lost that thriller to Buffalo 41-40. They'll be looking to bounce back hard at home.
Plus the Joe Flacco return narrative, right? First game back in Baltimore.
Add some spice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But, some sources are calling this a potential trap game for the Ravens.
Why is that?
Tough schedule coming up. Lions, Chiefs, maybe they look past Cleveland. If the Browns defense shows up, that spread looks shaky.
Okay, next up, Jaguars at Bengals. Cincy favored by 3.5, total 48.5. Joe Burrow, only 113 passing yards in week 1? That can't be right.
It's shockingly low for him. They absolutely need to open things up. But look at the Jags side. Travis Etienne ran for 143 yards.
Yeah.
So, can Cincy contain Etienne? That's key. ESPN still thinks Burrow in the passing game will figure it out at home.
Feels like a prove-it game for both offenses after week 1.
Definitely.
Okay, big one. NFC East. Giants at Cowboys. Dallas favored by 5.5 or 6, total 44.5.
And this brings us right back to Russell Wilson and Daboll.
Yep.
Dallas, even though they lost week 1, their offense looked pretty potent. The Giants, well, sources are basically saying bet against them if Wilson starts.
That's blunt.
It really is. It puts Daboll's decision front and center. Can Wilson handle that Cowboys pressure? It's a huge question.
NFC North now. Bears at Lions. Detroit favored by 5.5, total 47.5. There's that weird coaching note here.
Yeah, that was odd. Sporting News mentioned Chicago coach Ben Johnson returning to Ford Field. Obviously, that's not right. Dan Campbell's the Lions coach.
Right, Johnson is the Bears OC. Easy mistake to make, maybe.
Maybe. Or just bad sourcing. But the actual matchup, Lions need that run game bounce back we talked about.
Okay.
Against Caleb Williams and the Bears, it's about reestablishing their identity.
Gotcha. Another AFC East clash. Patriots at Dolphins. Miami only favored by 1.5, total 43.5. That feels low after the disaster talk.
It does feel low.
Yeah.
Despite that week 1 flop, Miami still has tons of talent.
Right.
But
Yeah.
the Arizona Republic is actually picking the upset. Patriots 23, Dolphins 20.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. Suggests maybe Miami's problems are deeper, or maybe the Pats' defense is just built to frustrate them. A loss here would be a big early blow for Miami.
Okay, NFC matchup. 49ers at Saints. Niners favored by 4.5, total 42.5. But injury questions for San Francisco, right? Purdy, Kittle.
Yeah, several key guys are banged up. That definitely makes it interesting. Still, they have McCaffrey, who looks solid in week 1.
Sure.
And for the Saints, rookie Spencer Rattler didn't turn the ball over in his first start. That's impressive game management.
So maybe closer than the spread suggests?
Yeah.
Especially with the whole Derek Carr retirement thing still lingering for New Orleans.
Could be. Rattler playing clean keeps him in it.
Next.
Adds a layer of unpredictability.
Another AFC East game. Bills at Jets. Buffalo favored by 6.5, total 46.5.
So Rodgers looked good, but the Jets had that critical fumble that cost them week 1. Those mistakes can linger.
Self-inflicted wounds.
Exactly. NorthJersey.com thinks the Jets keep it closer than the spread, playing at home, emotional lift maybe. Can their defense handle Josh Allen? That's the big question.
Seahawks at Steelers next. Pittsburgh favored by 3, total just 40. Defensive battle expected.
Seems like it. And BetMGM actually sees upset potential here, favoring Seattle.
Interesting. Why?
Well, the Steelers leaned heavily on special teams for their week 1 win. Is that sustainable? Hard to say. And Seattle. Well, Sam Darnold wasn't great in week 1, according to SI, but they still backed the Steelers to cover. Conflicting signals.
So it comes down to whether Pittsburgh can replicate that special teams magic, maybe?
Or if Seattle's defense steps up. It's a bit of a mystery game.
Last one for the early window. Rams at Titans. Rams favored by 5.5, total 41.5.
This looks tough for Tennessee. Their rookie QB, Cam Ward, got sacked 6 times in the opener.
Oof. Not ideal.
Not at all. And the Rams' defense will bring the heat. On the other side, Bukanako went off in week 1. 10 catches, 130 yards.
That connection with Stafford is real.
Seems like it. The Titan secondary is going to be tested right away.
All right, let's jump to the afternoon games. 4.05 p.m. ET. Panthers at Cardinals. Arizona favored by 6.5, total 44.5.
Cardinals got a win in week 1 over the Saints. Their defense is expected to cause problems for Bryce Young, who apparently didn't look sharp.
So pressure Young early.
That seems like the plan.
Eh.
Sports Illustrated thinks Carolina might beat the spread, says they aren't as bad as they looked, and maybe Arizona's getting too much credit.
A potential trap spread then.
Could be. Overvaluing week 1 results. Classic betting scenario.
Okay, Broncos at Colts. Denver favored by 2.5, total 42.5. And this is the one with the weird source note.
Yeah, the head scratcher. CBS Sports said Daniel Jones went off for the Colts, scoring on every drive.
Right, except Jones plays for the Giants.
Exactly. So, assuming they meant the Colts' actual QB had a great game, That suggests Indy could pull the upset at home, even with Bo Nix having a good ATS record for Denver.
Shows you got to double check those sources sometimes.
Always, even the big ones.
Okay, the big one. Game of the week, maybe. Eagles at Chiefs. Super Bowl rematch. 4.25 p.m. ET on FOX. Philly favored by 1 or 1.5. Total around 47.
The ultimate revenge spot for Kansas City.
You gotta think so.
Andy Reid has had this circled for months, you know he has. And Mahomes coming off a loss. That's usually bad news for the next opponent.
But the sources are split here.
Totally split. Walter Football, Sporting News like the Chiefs, Revenge Factor, Mahomes Factor, FOX, CBS Lean Eagles, maybe looking at Week 1 performance or Chiefs injuries.
Like Worthy's status.
Exactly. His availability is huge. It's a true toss-up. Must-watch TV.
Absolutely. Wrapping up Sunday night, 8.20 p.m. ET. Falcons at Vikings. Minnesota favored by 4.5. Total 44.5. The rookie QB showdown.
The college championship rematch. J.J. McCarthy versus Michael Penix Jr. So cool to see it this early.
It really is.
Arizona Republic picks the Vikings at home. But Sports Illustrated sees major upset potential. They loved what they saw from Penix in Week 1. Said he looked like a great NFL quarterback.
High praise.
Yeah. And they argue maybe the Vikings are too big a favorite with McCarthy only in his second start. Could be a spot for Penix to shine.
Fascinating matchup. Okay, Monday Night Football doubleheader to finish Week 2, September 15th. First game, 7.00 p.m. ET. Buccaneers at Texans. Houston favored by 2.5. Total 42.5.
Texans apparently missed Joe Mixon in their Week 1 loss. Less offensive balance. And now they face a tough Bucs run defense.
So advantage Tampa Bay there.
The Arizona Republic thinks so. They're picking the upset. Bucs 27, Texans 24. Thinks Tampa's D-line controls the game.
But CBS disagrees.
Yeah, CBS thinks Stroud and Nico Collins get it going in prime time. They believe Houston finds a way through the air. Depends on which strength wins out.
And the nightcap, 10.0000 p.m. ET. Chargers at Raiders. Chargers favored by 3.5, total 47.
Harbaugh versus, well, not Carroll anymore. But that dynamic is interesting. Raiders key Brock Bowers' knee injury is key here. Need to watch his status.
Right. How do the predictions look?
Sporting News sees a tight one-score game, typical AFC West battle. But SI suggests the Raiders could cover, pointing to Geno Smith's history as an underdog. He tends to play well in those spots.
So maybe keep it within the field goal?
Could be, especially against the Chargers team still adjusting to Harbaugh.
Okay, let's synthesize. Looking across the whole slate, where's the biggest upset potential you see for Week 2? What should people really watch for?
Well, based on everything, I'd really circle Falcons over Vikings on Sunday night. Penix looks sharp. McCarthy's still learning. That feels like a live one.
Okay.
Also, the Buccaneers over Texans on Monday. If Tampa's run defense shows up like usual and Houston misses Mixon's balance, that's very possible.
Makes sense.
And don't sleep on Patriots over Dolphins. If Miami's Week 1 struggles were more than just a blip, New England could grind out a win there.
Gotcha. And the flip side, which coaches are feeling the most pressure heading into Week 2? Who really needs a win?
I mean, Brian Daboll with the Giants has to be number one, right? The Russell Wilson decision is under intense scrutiny. Another bad week, and the noise gets deafening.
Yeah, that feels right.
Then you look at Miami. The potential panic talk means Mike McDaniel and his staff are feeling it. High expectations there demand better than what they showed in Week 1.
Sure.
And Dan Campbell with the Lions, calling the Bears game a must-win after Week 1. That tells you the pressure he feels to get that run game, their identity, back on track immediately.
Wow. Intense stuff already in Week 2. What an incredible slate we've got lined up. Super Bowl rematches, rookie QBs facing off, coaches under fire.
No shortage of storylines, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And Week 1 just reminded us, didn't it? Anything can happen. Injuries, mistakes, upsets.
Absolutely. It's about looking past just the score, right? Understanding the why.
Exactly. The nuances, the injuries, how Week 1 really sets the table for Week 2.
And remember, if you're running that pick'em pool or just want all the schedules in one place, sportsbrackets.net has everything from preseason through Super Bowl LX.
Schedules, brackets, the works.
Plus those printable pick'em sheets with the tiebreaker. Really useful.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So as you're looking at Week 2, think about this. What are the real signs of where a team is headed? And what's just, Week 1 noise that's about to fade away?
Great final thought. It's rarely as simple as it looks on the surface.